Okay, now let's find a property. To do that, we click on Find Properties. And that's going to take us to this screen. And basically, we're going to have access to all of the websites that are recommended in the Real Estate 101 course that Renatus offers. So let's click on the Zillow button. And you can click on any one of those websites. Each of those buttons represent major sites like Redfin and Trulia and Fairplay. So we're going to use Zillow. That's a pretty good one for finding foreclosures. And I want to look for foreclosures in Renton, Washington. So I have this set up for Renton already. That's this area. Renton is a suburb of Seattle. And what I'd like to do is I'd like to find a foreclosure property on the water. So to do that, I'm going to just click Buy because I want to buy a property. And there we go. And click on Foreclosures. That's actually already selected, but if it's not selected, that's where you want to click. And here's a couple of properties that are pretty close to the water. So I'm going to choose this one right here. And that turns out to be 3010 Lake Washington Boulevard. Now I'm familiar with this area. It's a neighborhood that I used to live in. And we're going to have a look at this property. Okay, so while I'm still in Zillow, I'm going to zoom in a little bit just so I have an idea where this property is. A little bit better. And gosh, I think I lost it. Okay, there it is there. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to select the street address here and note that it's in the 98056 area, and I can get rid of this browser. This is the Edge browser on Windows 10 I'm using right now, but any browser, whatever your default browser is, will come up when you click one of these buttons. So I'm going to plug that street address in here, and I'm going to put the zip code 98056 there, and I'm going to just say this property. Now, if the property isn't there, you will usually see a message like this saying the property is added. Most of the properties in the United States will be added successfully. So I'm going to click OK, and if you notice right here, that property has been added. If you can't see it right here, sometimes if I have a long list, it's easy to lose. I'll just click on the button at the top, and that'll sort, or the column header, and that'll sort by whatever column I really want to look at. So so I sorted by address. I could have also sorted by any of these other values, or even added columns to this matrix here by going like this. Say show column chooser, and there's a whole lot of different fields that I could actually add. But for example, square feet is frequently a useful one, so I'll just drag square feet up there. Now I can actually see the area of the properties. So, you know, depending on what you're looking for, you might want to add or subtract some of these columns, and you can do that just by doing, you know, the way I just demonstrated. Okay. Anyway, we just found this property. I'm going to mark this as hot, and to do that, I just double-clicked. And basically, what I like to do is keep track of properties that I'm working on. I mark them hot. I'm just going to mark this one viewed. So we just have one hot property, and I can always filter and just show the hot properties by by doing that. In any case, at this point, I've found a property that I'm interested in, and I've added it to my list, and that automatically took us to the analysis screen. And in the next video, we'll talk about how to view this property, find out what information we've already collected, and do an analysis of it, and start going through some of the details of that process.